some of the right people. Like Vitus and them, they lived in the dorms, and since I lived in an apartment like 2 miles away, I didn't spend a whole lot of time with them. But like, it's funny hearing you say how you met them and they kind of gave you this kind of guidance. Because out of everybody, I think Vitus was probably the most stable person, because he wasn't on that drinking and drugging and all of that stuff. He was just kind of like just a regular dude. He was cutting people hair and, you know, cracking jokes and stuff. And he was just about his business, you know what I mean? He was like really like kind of focused and stuff. And so that was a good person to kind of
absolutely
get that advice from, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't think I could have got it any better from him and Kenyon. I don't think I could.
Yeah, and Kenyon, and then Jason Oberbeck was in there. I got one of his painting right here. Look at this, right there.
Okay.
Jason Oberbeck, right? And that was so when he moved out of the apartment with Vitus, he moved in with this girl, Carrie, and Neil, which the Carrie's married to right now. So, you know, I've been carrying this around. I actually got this for my mom for Mother's Day. And when I was probably like a sophomore, I traded him a sculpture for it. And when I moved out here, she was like, you know what? She's like, I got a gift for you. And she gave it back to me because every time I went to her house, I would always tell her how dope I thought this painting was. Because he painted it from a black ground. So he primed it black. He didn't do no drawing first. He painted it from life, man, dude was one of the coldest painters that, you know, I ever met. So, you know, that was a great community we had there, man. And you know, I've been trying to find that or create that in some way since then, in every space I've gone to, you know, just some sense of community, some sense of like, you know, companionship, a cohort. You know, I mean, everybody, you know, they don't have to be artists, or, you know, they don't even have to be creatives. They just gotta be thinkers and people who speak for themselves, and, you know, people who aren't like wearing masks, you know what I'm saying? Just like authentic people who, you know,
give out
who you can, and you can trust that what they're saying is coming from them and from a place inside them that's like, you know, that's real. And I mean, that more than anything, as far as like relationships with people go, is probably one of the most valuable qualities, man. It's one of the things I seek out the most. And I think it comes from those kind of experiences in Memphis, because, you know, we were all from where we were at, and we were all just kind of like just representing where we were from, but nobody was pretending, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then trying to build from where we were at that point. Like, okay, now I gotta go up forward. Yeah, but that was, I mean, and it sucked. It's sad, man, what happened to the school, you know, like, so the president. I'm not fully aware. I heard that they were shutting down or closing.
No, it shut down. Like, they legit had a funeral for the school. Like,
we hustle sun up until sundown just to keep businesses in our part of town. That's black gold, black gold, black gold, black gold. It's community wealth when we support ourselves. Recycle the money before you spend somewhere else. That's black gold, black gold.